by local people.
Hornets going to air it out. He's got a man out here. Linden caught at the 45.
Using the latest video technology to bring you the news, sports, and local events that matter to you.
First on your hometown news tonight.
I'm Harold Mullins, and thanks for joining us.
40 years is a long time in Eastern Kentucky. Here's to 40 more.
Great communities attract talented people to live, work, and raise their families. We're committed to delivering future-proof broadband so our friends, families, and neighbors can live rich lives in smart rural communities across America. Your community is our community. We're your rural broadband partners. You do great things. We make great things possible.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
Everybody get ready for the countdown. Up on your feet, get ready for the throwdown. Everybody's gonna be a showdown tonight. Welcome to the party, come on, everybody showdown.
Hey, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. We're local. We own the network, service the network, and guess what? We know our network. Saving money? We make that easy. Share and save by referring a friend. Switch today and save. Or do you just want to try us out? Try our free eSIM trial today. Deals on new phones with lots of ways to start saving. Your wallet will even thank us later. This isn't a new game for us. It's the long game for us, and we're here to make sure that you stay connected. Visit us in one of our many retail locations or online at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we're Appalachian Wireless.
Brain health affects how we think, learn, and live. When it is ignored, the impact spreads into our classes, our friendships, and even our stability. It affects our families, communities, and even our ability to afford basic needs. But prevention can stop the chain. Sleep, hydration, movement, connection, and asking for help can protect our minds.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Come right to the source and get the region's best basketball coverage. HT24 puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's free to watch on Facebook. Watch the state's most exciting basketball right here with HT24.
For over a century, Bank of Heinemann has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Heinemann Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Heinemann, where tradition and trust still matter.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bank of Heinemann Hometown 24 Game of the Week. Tonight, we come to you from the John C. Combs Arena on the campus of Perry County Central. Knott County Central Lady Patriots will take on the Lady Commodores of Perry County Central. Jim McCauley with me tonight. I'm Dave Adams and all the hometown crew. Glad to have everyone along on this little bit somewhat rainy night outside, Jim. And the keys to the game, Jim, right off the bat, my friend. Let's talk, first of all, about Perry Central, some keys for them.
Well, you know, Perry Central, you could kind of sum up their season in a nutshell. So close, David.
Yeah.
They have had so many heartbreaking losses. The ball has bounced strong for them all season long. But they have got some athletes. Now, for them to be successful tonight, you know, one thing they've got to do defensively is going to be key. They've got to figure out how to stop Samara Bailey in the inside and keep Danny McLaurin from running wild on the outside. You know, Danny's starting to come into her own. Wasn't a prolific scorer early on, but the last 2 or 3 games really starting to put the points up.
Absolutely, you're right. And I think Commodores has to have Brooklyn and Ava Cornett playing.
100%.
Those two has to come and hit some boards, score, and play some good defense half court for them.
You know, we say the same thing every night. You know, what are the keys? Well, it always comes down to the same things. You know, in football, you say, hey, take care of the football, offensive line, defensive line. In basketball, we say you've got to be able to hit the boards. You've got to get those 50-50 balls. You've got to make your shots at the free throw line. So for Perry Central to be competitive with Knott tonight. Now, Perry did beat Knott early on this year. But they've got to really hit the boards hard. They've got to hustle. They've got to get after those 50-50 balls, and they've got to be able to generate offense. Besides their one bright spot so far, Riley Felder, who has put up, she had 26 last night, is capable of putting up big numbers. But who's going to be that secondary scorer?
Right. You know, usually if you're a great scorer on one of the teams in the area, you know, when you go face a pretty good team, they're prepared for you.
That's exactly right.
They're going to cover you whenever you're away from the ball, and when you get the ball, you may even be doubled most of the time. So you're right. You've got to have some other people chipping in some points. You look at Knott Central, it's very simple. You want to limit the other team to one shot. That 50-50 ball you talked about, hit those open jumpers. And both of these teams can do that. Perry and Knott can do that. So they both have shooters on the floor, and they're both very young. Knott Central, 2 seniors, and Perry Central, I think they're just starting 2 seniors as well. Noble, I think, is a senior now.
She declared early, yes. You know, I've been really impressed with the evolution of this Knott County team, Dave. We've had a chance to watch them early. We've watched them in the middle, and now we're kind of watching them as it edges on towards tournament time. Our last time watching them was at Letcher Central, and very impressed with what they're doing. You know, Samara Bailey does so many things for the Patriots, but they're starting to get some other players. Riley Kraft is playing huge for them right now. She's a real wildcat on getting the basketball, plays hard, rebounds, gets a lot of second chance points. Starting to see Frankie really making herself more of an offensive threat. Very good defender. She can stay out of foul trouble. So, you know, I'm really excited about watching this game tonight. You know, I know Coach McLaurin really wants a revenge game on Knott County going into tournament play.
Yeah, and we talked tournament. You know, the last Monday of February, your districts will start, and then the next Monday, the big show will start. And if you're wanting to know about locations, the girls' 14th regional tournament will be held at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex in Hyman. The boys' tournament, the Farcio Woods Coliseum in Jackson, will be the boys' site. So wanted to pass that along to you as well. And you had mentioned earlier when you started talking about the season for Prairie, I don't know how many games they have lost under 8 points.
Oh, yeah. And you know, I talked to Coach Lowe before the game, and you know, it's just it feels like one of those seasons that they just can't get over the hump. And they do a lot of things good. You know, she's an excellent coach. And
does a good job. You can tell where her team warms up.
Yes, it's just not been able to get over the hump. And, you know, you hate that for them. But, you know, here's the deal. The ball will always bounce one way, but then it'll bounce another. Yeah. So, you know, it may start tonight, and she may roll off 8 in a row.
Right.
They've been right there against so many teams. So, you know, big thing looming for her. That Leslie County game is going to loom huge for Perry Central here in the future. You know, because you've got 3 teams that are pretty darn good in this district.
Yes, you do.
You know, Hazard kind of has set the bar, I think, for all of the 14th region in girls basketball. Leslie County, you know, playing really good ball. You know, I kind of wrote Letcher Central maybe off after that Knott Central game. And then they turned around and beat the number 8 team in the mountains in Pulaski County. Came from 17 down in the fourth quarter to knock them off. So girls basketball, who knows?
And we're talking girls basketball. How about the boys?
Oh,
I mean, the boys is kind of looked that way,
Listen,
too.
you guys, you better get out to those games.
Yeah. And you've got a Powell County team's pretty good down in the 56th, and Owsley County, much improved team.
See, I've not had a chance to watch Owsley yet. I know I've heard their scores better. But listen, David, I was very, very impressed with Coach Creech's product last night at Wolfe County. Even though he took a loss to Perry.
Absolutely.
Was very impressed with them.
Yep.
Perry County, you know, to kind of carry on with what you're saying, really looked good last night. You know, Knott has exceeded expectations. Breathitt County has exceeded expectations. So, you know, so I think there's 5, 6, maybe 7 teams.
Yeah. You better watch who you play on the open night of the regional tournament. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we have the lineups and tips right here from the John C. Combs Arena on the campus of Perry County Central. This is Hometown 24. We're coming back.
No one likes an uninvited guest, especially when that guest is a potentially dangerous pest. So call Bluegrass Pest Management and let the pros take care of your problem. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, providing much-needed jobs to local people. With 3 locations in Hazard, London, and Hindman, they treat rats, mice, roaches, bed bugs, termites, and many more. Open Monday through Friday and now servicing all of Kentucky. Say goodbye to your uninvited guests today. Call Bluegrass Pest Management. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
TVS has made a commitment to bringing you the best channel lineups and most diverse video packages available. We are proud to introduce Broadband TV, our newest and most affordable video package yet. 48 of the most watched channels we offer, some new channels only available with this package, and over 300 of the best free ad-supported channels available, all for only $29.95.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Brought to you by Double Quick, Keisha Caldwell Bankruptcy Express, Hometown Pharmacy in Hazard, Mountain Health Alliance, TPBT Bancorp, Primary Care Centers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Whitesburg, and Heidi Hoffensberger Law.
Welcome back to the Bank of Hyman, Hometown 24, game of the week, and what a nice place to come and see a ball game.
Oh, I love it here. I love it here, David.
Not a bad seat in the house. Now we're ready for the starting lineups. Knott Central the dark uniforms, the navy with the white numerals. And Conley, number 12, Addison Conley will be the first. Samara Bailey will play the 5 spot, number 33. Danny McAlawrence, point guard, number 1 on the jersey. And Kylie Kraft, number 5, the 8th grader. And Frankie Reed, number 0, will be the 2 guard. So that's Knott County Central, Coach Misty McAlawrence. Now, for Coach Lowe's team, get ready to come out. Riley Feltner, number 5. Red numerals, nice uniforms. 2 good programs here, Jim.
Oh, yeah.
22 is Emily Noble. And her daddy does coach a little basketball every now and then. His name is John Noble. Does a fine job and a fine person. Number 2 is Ava Cornett. She'll play hard, Jim, and go after those loose balls. Number 13, Haven Hoskins. Her daddy likes to coach a little ball as well. And number 14, Brooklyn Cornett. And that will head out the Commodores of Perry County Central. Chris Ambergy will take the basketball. Head to this side of the court. And we're about ready to get it going here at John C. Combs Arena, as Samara Bailey will go in to jump, and I would imagine Brooklyn Cornett, number 14, will join her.
Boy, Brooklyn, has got a big role tonight. She's really got to play well on the defensive end tonight. And she's a long, athletic kid.
Yes, and got speed.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Folks, we're off and going. The Bank of Hyman game of the week, and Knott Central will control it. McAlawrence, 22-footer. Little strong, and Kraft does what she does best, and that's rebound.
You see Kraft so often in there. And,
good move and puts it in.
Yeah, not a bit afraid to shoot it left-handed, goes to the left really well. And Knott County out in this press, David.
Yep. Hoskins down the left side takes the 6-footer, a little strong. McAlawrence with a rebound. She get it over to Reed, and she'll bring it back to McAlawrence, and they'll set. And Prairie Central matching up. Staying near the 3-point line, Jim Bob.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing a little 1-3-1 right here.
McAlawrence, 23-footer, and she rings the bell at the John C. Combs Arena.
And that's the one thing the Perry Central cannot afford McAlawrence to get hot.
Reed will get the basketball after McAlawrence knocks it away. They'll come up left side and try to get something going. McAlawrence still looking, drives in, back to Reed. And she hits the 12-footer, and Knott Central opens up hot.
Yeah, and Knott County, when those other shooters get hot, it really makes them such a dangerous ball team. But now, Perry Central's got to be able to work a little offense.
Yes, they do. Noble will set that for them. You're right, Jim, as they start on a low set off each block.
Yeah.
There's Cornett eyeing the basket, but gives it up to Hoskins at the top. Knott Central really on the basketball, wherever it may be.
It looks like almost a box and one.
Yeah.
The Frankie's got
Bailey
Feltner out there.
Yeah, Bailey will rebound. You're right. You got a point there. There's Conley. Nice bounce, but a little close. Kraft picks it up and puts it in. And we'll leave it right here. It's a 30-second timeout, 9-0. And folks, it's easy to get down 9-0 when the team you're playing against hits 4 out of 5.
Well, and how much do you think that Coach McAlawrence has talked about the loss they took at Knott County against Perry? I'd say she had these girls primed and ready to come out.
Well, they've been playing pretty good ball. They played the Bulldogs the last time we played them. It's tied at half.
Yep.
And the Bulldogs is not a bad basketball team. And you mentioned Letcher. Letcher not played. It was a 7 or 8 point game, and both those teams is coming along.
Yep.
They're fighting it. And Prairie Central, like you mentioned, they've been a lot of close games, but these kids still, I've seen them play in some games and play it right to the wire against good basketball teams. Down to Cornett, right side, dribbles the basketball. Noble will take it back. Noble might need to put up some shots.
Yeah.
She is a very good shooter. Cornett trying to do a little something, top of the key, gives it over to Hoskins. She'll throw it back to Noble as they set.
Yeah, Reed is really all over Feltner right now, and you can see just wherever she goes, she's going with her.
Yep, Feltner's got it, puts it up in there, ball loose. Cornett comes with it, still got it. Over to Cornett.
That's a good swing.
Yep, and it's blocked. Noble had a few seconds, but Samara Bailey really just closed it down as the bad pass goes out of bounds. A little too long there from McLaurin to Reed.
Samara's legitimate 6'1", but probably got a wingspan closer to 6'2", 6'3".
Pretty good volleyball player.
Yes.
Here we go. Cornett with a long pass down the right side. 5:23 to go in the first quarter. Noble, 20-footer. Good.
And like you said, David, she has got to take on a role as a primary scorer for this team.
Yeah, she's going to have to shoot it. Kraft at left hand. Back to Conley. 20-footer. In and out. Rebound Noble. Prairie Central runs the lanes down to Cornett. And she puts it in.
Nice move right there. Gave a little head fake. Samara didn't bite. Kind of faded away and put it off the glass.
Yep, Brooklyn Cornett.
So just like that, Prairie Central fights back into the game. 9-5, Knott County, 4:50 left in the first quarter.
Reed into Bailey. Puts it up. Angle probably used the backboard too strong that time. And we're going to have a foul there.
Yeah, Kraft, she plays so hard, she is prone to pick up fouls.
Yeah.
And that's the youth right now.
Right.
Just an 8th grader, and a young 8th grader at that.
She plays well. She is a rebounder and plays hard.
Yeah, we made the comment, she plays a lot better defense than her dad ever played.
You got that right. I'll testify to that.
I guarantee it.
Here we go. Hoskins drives.
Nice move by Hoskins.
4-footer, little strong. Cornett with a big rebound. Puts it up, no good. Samara Bailey gets it for Knott County. Cornett had a chance there to go into Bailey and maybe draw the foul, but went straight up.
Bailey's really good, though, about not leaving her feet. She just keeps her arms stretched out and maintains position.
Conley at the elbow. Reed, Kraft does the fake. Left hand comes in and puts the shot up, and she's fouled by Noble, and she'll have 2. Pretty good spin move there.
She's used to going left, and that time she set it up, spun back to the right, and drew the foul.
Absolutely. She'll have 2, and Noble played that perfectly till she made the turn.
Yep.
Kraft's first one is there.
Yeah, definitely a budding star for the Knott Central Lady Patriots.
5 points already for Kraft. Noble with a rebound, a little bit to the right that time. 10-5 her score, 4 minutes. First quarter. Cornett drives the baseline, still driving, good drive in. 8, made a good move and just could not finish. McLaurin has got it for Knott County.
That's 3 good looks that the Lady Commodores have had it to go and not be able to come away with any points.
Reed, McLaurin. Conley's on the left side here. Back over to Reed, center to McLaurin. Cut the back side, and she's going to be fouled by Feltner on the arm.
It's such an advantage to have a Samara Bailey who's going to draw that double team. And you go to that short side, the defender's got to make a choice. Do I come out and pick up Feltner or drop down? And, that ended up in a foul. Send McLaurin to the line.
Knott Central. McLaurin misses her first one.
Ariana Johnson's going to check in for Ava Cornett, and for the Patriots,
number 12 comes in for.
Yeah, and then Morgan Combs is going to come in for Frankie Reed. Sorry.
Yeah, Johnson in at number 12, and she has the basketball right now for Commodores. Over to Cornett. She takes the 20-footer, looked on target, went and got a rebound, and her and Kraft will tie it up.
Yeah, not a bad-looking shot right there, but right now Commodore is really struggling finding the bottom of the basket.
Trying to get the Knott Central number. That one come in. Number 3, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Morgan Combs.
Noble.
And Combs is going to take over those dudes.
Yeah.
You see they're face guarding Feltner out there.
Right. Johnson not that bad on the baseline as Noble took up a 20-footer, and that's a good-looking shot by her. wide open, and she normally knocks those down. McElawrence with the ball.
Lane really open right now, David.
Yeah, Hoskins will draw the assignment on McElawrence. Kraft wanting the ball on the left block. And good defense by Johnson that time. And here comes Feltner with the ball. Feltner down the right side, puts it up, and dodged the foul.
Tough shot right there.
As Kraft gets it and puts it in. Kraft with 7, leading all scores. Noble back to Johnson. Cornett's down on the block. She wants it. Brings it back out. Noble will set. Hoskins in that far left corner with Johnson, and Feltner's over to the right as at the elbow, Cornett will set the screen. Noble with it. Knott County and the man, they're really in a zone matchup.
Yeah.
Wherever the ball is, the man matches up man. It's good defense for them.
Yeah, tough entry pass right there as Bailey picks it off the other
Combs
direction.
with it. Goes in and gets the walk caution. Probably hesitated right there, cost her. Reed will come back, and also number 4 for Knott Central coming in, and that is King.
And we saw King, no hesitation to shoot the ball when she comes in. And then, you know, Knott County, really, you see these young kids are really starting to have the confidence to put the ball up offensively.
Johnson brings it down, and Noble will take it. You're right, 13-5 her score as Noble makes the drive on the right side. Into Cornett. Back to Noble.
Yeah, had Brooklyn open there for a split second and just missed her.
Yeah. McElawrence, as they pass it on up, Bailey will get it across the line, and McElawrence will come and get it. And Knott Central sitting there in a 1-4 set. Start slow, and then they'll come high for the screen. McElawrence, left hand, in she goes, and really,
not a great shot right there.
I thought she lost it off her left hand going up, too. Minute 8 on the clock. Hoskins down to Johnson. Head fake. Goes to the rim.
Gosh, they just can't buy a shot.
Combs is there. Cornett rebounds for Prairie Central. Johnson over to Hoskins. She makes a play in the left side lane. A nice touch, and it's a little too strong.
Commodore's battling on the boards right
now. Bailey kind of just grabbed that one and took it away. Here comes Reed over to McElawrence. And the shot's put up by King, and it's too long. And here comes Noble. Reed guarding her. 32 seconds on the clock. First quarter. Right side they go. Cornett at the top. Makes the left turn and goes down the left side. Puts it up short. Good rebound by Johnson. Cornett. Hoskins. If she caught that one clean, I think she would have thought about it. She can shoot that shot. 12 seconds on the clock. Not in a solid man now. And in the corner it goes, and you do not want to go to the corner. Combs gets it away. McElawrence over to Bailey, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, all Knott County Central in the first quarter, 13-5. We'll take a break.
We're going to do it. We'll be back right after this on Hometown 24.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Knott and Prairie going at it here on a little bit of a rainy night outside the John C. Combs Arena. Knott Central with the lead, 13-5. Commodores The defense of Knott Central on the half-court set's been a story so far.
Yeah, really pressuring the basketball all over and forcing Perry Central to start their offense way up high. And, when you got Samara Bailey back to back, it's really hard to make that entry pass from up high.
McElawrence will put it in play as Cornett will have the assignment on her to start. Kraft. Look at Reed trying to come off. Our Samara Bailey was there, but Johnson was able to take it away.
Johnson.
Feltner has to arch that mighty high, but she brings the rain clouds in with the 16-footer.
Over the outstretched arms of Bailey. It was a great shot.
Oh, yeah. She had to change her shot, really.
Yeah.
McElawrence to Bailey. She's going to get a layup. You got to make that.
Yeah. And that's kind of been, it seems like Bailey off and on all year. I mean, always a defensive presence every time, but offensively it's hit or miss.
McElawrence over to Reed. Reed, 19-footer, no good. And here comes Feltner for Perry County Central. Feltner still with it to Noble. Thought about it. There's Cornett, and it's off the side, and rebound by number 4,
That's
King.
King, yeah. Going to get a travel. So Perry Central getting some breaks here. They've got to take advantage of it.
Coming in for King will be Conley coming back in the game. Hoskins will come back for the Commodores as Noble will get a break. McElawrence with a steal and a good fake, and she goes in, and Conley will pick it up and put it in.
Conley's so good at that, David. She does such a great job staying active in there.
Oh, yeah. Conley will give you 100%.
Oh, every time. Nice pass into Cornett. Nice head fake.
Yep. Good move by Cornett, and Brooklyn has her second bucket. 4 points on the night for her.
And I watch her play, and I keep waiting for her to have that breakout explosion game. So athletic.
Yeah. McElawrence. After they beat the press, Kraft's got it. 20-footer. And bounces off. McElawrence will rebound and put it in. Pressure on. Here comes Feltner down the left side. Good baseball pass over.
Oh, had the right idea right there.
Yes, she did. And here comes Reed, and a little bump in there. And Hoskins may have the foul, or Cornett. He's not give a signal yet.
I mean, Ava had the right idea. Bailey came over to her, tried to make a little wraparound pass, just missed her.
It's 30. We're going to leave it here. 17-9 her score. And,
David, you look at it, Perry Central has had a lot of good looks at the basket.
Yes, they have.
Ball just not going in. And, that's kind of been the frustration factor for them all year.
Yeah. Knott Central seems, Jim, to be able to bring the ball down, make the passes, and get a pretty decent shot. Perry, on the other hand,
having to work really hard.
They're having to work hard, and sometimes they're hurrying their pass or their shot. They've had a couple hurries there. They've got to settle down. But those are some young players doing that.
Yep.
So Kraft will put it in play. And Reed will end up with a basketball and a long pass. Reed puts the shot up, off to the right. I don't know if she got a good look at that.
No, probably not the shot that Coach McElawrence wanted to take right there.
Feltner over to Hoskins. She's looked in for Cornett, but did not want that. Johnson back out to Brooklyn. Ride it down as Brooklyn.
Really good ball movement that time for the Commodores. And
Brooklyn.
Now, Perry Central showing a little press of their own.
Brooklyn Cornett, 7 on the night. She's having a good night for the Commodores. McElawrence at the top as the Patriots were set. Commodores in that man defense, and they're switching on screens. Back to McElawrence. Nice work play there, but Samara Bailey with
nice
the 2.
Pass from Danny McElawrence right there to Bailey to get the deuce.
Hoskins will get it in at the 5:10 mark. Second quarter. They'll set it. Now looks like Knott Central still doing the match with 3 under.
Yep, just Really, really focusing on keeping Feltner from getting the open look.
Man outside and zone underneath. Yep. Still pressure. Hoskins has got it. Back to Cornett.
You know, there's so much flexibility when you've got Bailey in there in the inside. I mean, it just gives you like a safety blanket for everybody.
She's got the height. That helps. There's just a few teams in the region do that. Bailey will get a break as Hammond will come in for Knott Central. Bella Hammond. And
what a great family. You know, JR and Heather, outstanding people.
Oh, yeah. Kraft with the fake. 6-footer. Comes off. Hammond gets in and tried to make a move. She's at a rough spot there. No backboard use there, and that made it tough as here comes the Commodores. Hoskins, good move left side. Johnson, 6-footer. It's short. Rebound Kraft.
Another great look.
Yep. Conley. Back to Kraft. Kraft will dribble in and get the bucket. Little turn there.
Boy, Riley Kraft really having a nice game.
9 points for her, 21-12. Gets all of her athletic ability from her mother.
Oh, 100%.
Here we go. Cornett, the right side of the elbow. Feltner being chased by Combs. She gets it to the left elbow. Johnson, 19-footer, and it's too long, and Cornett gets the rebound. And there's where you gotta have Cornett, Brooklyn, getting some buckets inside and playing tough there.
Yep.
Noble will come back in, and also I can't read who's the other one there, Jim. I'm trying to get the number come in.
Number 11. That is Kendall Jones, a 7th grader.
Oh, Miss Jones in the lineup here. Well, it's never too early to start them.
You know, tried to make the entry pass into Cornett right there, just a little bit high.
Conley. And Conley's going to be bumped.
Yeah, Miss Jones gets her name in the book quick tonight with a real quick foul.
She did indeed. 3:23 to go. 21-12 her score. Conley will put it in play. McElharnis will come and get it for Knott County. Right side she goes. Prairie Central in that man defense, and they've played a pretty good half-court man defense, my friend.
They have.
Conley with a drive, puts it up. Nice move there, and just couldn't finish it. Made a nice move, just didn't get enough of the basketball on the board.
Yep, Jones with the rebound.
Here's Noble. Pass in. Brooklyn Cornett. Back to Noble. Hoskins, 19-footer, and it rolls out there. Good-looking shot, though.
When Samara Bailey is not in the game, you've got to attack inside.
Yep. McElharnis. Conley, she'll call a play, and they get it going as Kraft is lined up on the left block, and McElharnis, a 20-footer. Don't know if she got set that time.
Oh, good rebound by Cornett.
Yep, here comes Noble. Hoskins. Back to Noble at the top. Over to Hoskins, right side. Comes back to the left elbow. Noble, 20-footer, short. Rebound Conley of Knott County.
Yeah, another great look.
To Kraft. Kraft, 12-footer, little long.
Jones really coming in, giving them a spark on the bench. That's her second rebound.
Jones is playing hard. Here comes Feltner. Noble thought about it. Into Cornett. Brooklyn makes her move. Back over to Noble, 20-footer. Off it goes. McElharnis with both teams getting some looks, but not getting any net right now. Conley drives in. Good bounce pass to Hammond.
Pass.
Outstanding pass as Hammonds gets her first 2 of the night and gets in the scorebook, 23-12.
Yeah, Conley did a great job driving and dishing right there.
Prairie Central will set their play. Cornett will be at the right block as Hoskins will join her. Feltner's got the basketball on the left side. Noble, I thought would fire that Jim McCauley.
You know, it's a confidence thing at this point. She's missed 3 in a row from out there.
She needs to put the ball up. She's a good shooter. And
you know, it's like a lot too, David. The Commodores are just a half second late on their passing.
Yeah. Right there's a lady that will put it up from the top. Brooklyn Cornett with 3. She's got 10 double figures for the Commodores. 23-15. McElornis with a basketball. And it's tucked away as Feltner steals the ball. McElornis' pass was soft, and don't know about that. She had an opportunity, Feltner, to take that to the goal. Yeah, here's Conley. Conley drives down, and no, as Hammonds gets the rebound off to McElornis. She puts it in.
You know, we talk about those second chance offensive rebounds, those 50-50 balls. Right now, Knott Central's winning that battle.
Yep. They're getting the extra shot.
Definitely on the offensive glass, David.
So if you're Purry, you want to cut that down. Now Knott Central goes back to the matchup zone underneath and matching up with the 1 and 2 player outside. Noble. Now the wing player on the back, Jim, will go out to the corner each side. They will do that. There's a foul, and we're going to have 2 free throws coming up. Combs got Feltner on the drive on the left side.
Just got visited by Taylor Baker, and we'll be over Friday for her scholarship signing for Alice Lloyd.
Taylor Baker.
Volleyball phenom, David.
Oh, she can play.
I taught her everything I know.
Well, you taught her well, because she can play, my friend. She is a dandy. And Alice Lloyd had a great run this year in volleyball.
Well, you know.
Good team.
And Alice
Very
Lloyd,
good team.
they're sitting on a hotbed because 14th region volleyball has exploded.
Oh, absolutely.
And what a great choice to put a competitive team on the field.
Absolutely. I got to see them play some. They're pretty good. We finished a half. 25-16. Patriots over the Commodores. We'll be back. Take a break, and this is Hometown 24 Sports.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Tucked deep within the rolling hills and ancient ridgelines of the Appalachian Mountains, Eastern Kentucky is a place where heritage runs deep and community runs deeper. Known for its coal mining legacy, bluegrass traditions, and fiercely proud people, this region tells a story of resilience, creativity, and quiet beauty. I'm going to take you along with me as I visit some different counties of Eastern Kentucky and explore what all this amazing region has to offer. Hi, I'm Rebecca McCauley, and this is Bluegrass and Backroads.
New year, new tech. Start 2026 connected with the latest devices from Appalachian Wireless. Upgrade to the powerful new iPhone 17 or the sleek iPhone 17 Air. Get more done with iPad A16 or stay connected with Apple Watch Series 11 or Ultra 3. And for the kiddos, the Explorer X6 Play, the smartwatch made just for kids. New year, new devices, and the service you trust right here at Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today at one of our many retail locations or online at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If you're looking for a convenient pharmacy location with a friendly, caring staff, look no further than Heinemann Pharmacy, located inside the new Heinemann Primary Care Center. Our pharmacy is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6:30, but always stays open until the last patient is seen. Whether you need to pick up your refills in our drive-thru, need a flavored medicine for your little ones, or something to feel better after a visit to the clinic, the Heinemann Pharmacy inside Primary Care has got you covered. Located at 425 Heinemann Bypass. Call the Heinemann Pharmacy at 785-0513.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
No matter what town or community you live in,
peak early and
I'm dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Hi, my name is Heidi Hoffensperger from Hoffensperger Law Office.
Debt can feel overwhelming. The calls, the letters, the constant pressure, it's hard to see a way forward. You're not alone. The law office of Heidi Hoffensperger has helped countless people through their bankruptcy, giving them a fresh start and a chance to rebuild. Bankruptcy isn't the end.
The legal world can be a very, very difficult and complicated world, and I don't want that for my clients.
Call today and let Heidi help you with this new beginning.
Welcome back. We're at the half here. We're about 6 minutes away from getting the second half underway here at the John C. Combs Arena at Perry County Central High School. Roberta Waddell Dewey, hello to you down there in Western Kentucky. We appreciate you so much for watching in, and we thank you for that. And our good friend over on 7, his name is Bumper Adams, Jim McCauley. He's the man. Him and Dexter Campbell, they are the men, I'm telling you.
Two great guys right there.
Yep, and her buddy, Ryan Farmer, and I know he's on the edge of the seat. He's watching 2 games tonight. He's watching this one, and he's watching the Cats play, and they're both pretty close, you know. So, anyway, let's go over scoring a little bit here in the first half. For Knott County, Samara Bailey had a bucket, 2. Addison Conley, 2. Riley Kraft had 9. And the Cougars have invaded us here. And Danny McInlarness had 7 points, and Frankie Reed had 2, and also Bella Hammonds had 2 for Knott County for a total of 25. For the Commodores, Brooklyn Cornet had 10, Riley Feltner had 3, and Noble for 2 for a total of 16, 25-16.
David, you want to put one of these Lady Cougars on the air?
Yeah, get one on there. Let's talk a little basketball. Who we got there?
Scarlett Stamper. You know this?
Stamper. Yeah. Charlotte, is she the one that... Scarlett, is she the one that elbows all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, I know her. Yeah.
That's me.
Scarlett, how's the season going so far?
It's going good.
Yeah. Y'all been playing in some tough games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who y'all got next?
Cordia.
Tomorrow. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the district and the region so far. Yeah. There's some good teams in the region. Now, if you go down into 56, you got Owsley County, who's been playing pretty well. And then you come up the road a little bit, and you've got a Breathitt County team who people thought would be a top 2 or 3 team, but they've been struggling.
Yeah.
And they've took some losses by other teams they didn't think they could get it done. And then you come up here, you have the Commodores, who has been in a lot of tight games but not been able to pull them out. And then you have Hazard, who just got beat 56-52 in All A by LCA. And Hazard has played a tougher schedule. And then you
Leslie County.
Leslie County Eagles is having a pretty good year. They're playing hard. And then we go up the road to 53rd, and you've got the Cougars, and you got the Patriots, of course, and they have a battle no matter what's going on. So let's talk about a little bit about your All State. What's going well for you right now? What do you want to continue to work on?
Well, our last game we played Pulaski County and we got a win, so that was a great feather in our hat.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's a really good team. And so during that game, we really focused on having good energy, working on our defense, because I feel like that's what we were lacking when we played Knott County. We just really didn't have the energy that we needed to get the win, you know.
Well, Knott County shot the ball pretty good on y'all that night, and I thought you all played good defense and stuff. I just thought they may have hit a few more buckets than y'all did that night.
Yeah.
You know, I thought both teams had good energy. I really did. Coach Baker, what kind of What kind of defense does Coach Baker like to play mostly? I noticed the 2 or 3 games I've got to see y'all play, you've really mixed it up a lot. You went zone to man quickly.
Yeah, we often work in practice on man-to-man and then 2-3, and then also just our zone presses. We do that a lot. So he really does like to mix it up, and I like that. It gets the teams like they don't know what's going to happen next. So I like doing that.
Who do you think, looking at the region, that won't be long off? I know the districts are pretty well set. You know, I'm thinking if you and Knott just lay down, you're not going to have a good district. But I think you two will probably have a good chance of coming out of that if you continue to play hard.
Yeah.
And down here, this is going to be a battle, isn't it, Jim? Hazard and Prairie and Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie and Perry, we watched the game. You know, it was the last second pretty much game between Leslie and Perry. But, you know, only 2 of those 3 get to go.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to be sitting at the house. They're going to be a pretty good ball team.
Yeah.
So, you know, right now, crystal ball time, girls. I've got 4 of the Lady Cougars here with us. I've got Sadie Johnson, Allie Bailey, Kaylee Baker, and Scarlett Stamper. Crystal ball, who's going to be in the finals of the 14th Region Girls Tournament? I'm putting you on the spot.
Us.
Matchup like the old times.
53rd district matchup.
Did you hear that? Kaylee Baker.
You know, I've seen it a lot.
Many times. So that's what Kaylee says. It's going to be a Cougar Patriot matchup in the regional championship. Allie?
Now,
Cougars and the Bulldogs.
Now, if Baker learns to play like a certain point guard I had at Alice Lloyd that played for me, she's going to be good.
Well, we like to hear that.
And her name is Chastity Fox, and she could play.
She could play.
Yes, she could.
Sadie, you got a pick for us?
I agree with Allie.
You agree with Allie? It's going to be a Bulldogs and Scarlet.
You got to have confidence if you play this game.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Bulldogs too.
All right.
So, you know, we figure that all 4 of the Lady Cougars prognosticate that they will be in the regional
You
championship.
got to have confidence if you're going to play this game.
Guys, we've got 2 seconds to go before we leave. Anybody you want to say a shout-out to?
Shout out to Trip Stamper.
All right, thank you,
y'all
girls.
for coming by, girls. It's always good to see you. There you go. Fine bunch of young ladies there. Plays for the Cougars, and glad to have them on tonight, Jim.
Well, you know, that's what's so great about our job, David. We get to meet all these kids from the different schools, and they are all a treat to talk to.
Absolutely. Noble, she's thought about it. Right side, 20 feet away. Good ball rotation as Commodores come back with their starting lineup. Feltner moves it to the right side, and it's stole by McElornis. Down to Kraft. Kraft looks. Brings it down the side to the elbow.
A good job for the Cougars or the Commodores to cut off the Kraft driving in.
Conley still got it. Kraft got it. Hoskins playing defense on her. Good head fake. Puts it up, and Kraft just got that move.
Yeah, and you've got to hedge her left side. I mean, she's so deadly from the left. We saw her make one to the right, but her druthers is going to be to move to the left, and that's scouting.
11 points for her on the night. Hoskins, 15 feet away. She needs to take it. She's a good shooter from her. 14, and she draws it in.
And you talked about making jump shots early before we started the game, and that one, Hoskins knocked it in from about 6 foot.
Absolutely. McElornis over the right side to Conley. Reed will come off the top, as McElornis said, her the screen, but McElornis will come and get the basketball.
You can see the Commodores stretching their ball defense out a little bit further now.
Yeah, Cornet, good steal.
Yeah, really nice play to step in front of Bailey and pick the ball off.
Cornet still going, makes the drive. Noble fakes. Maybe should have put that up.
Well,
She's
like
so
you said,
good
that
there.
jump shot is open.
Yeah. Cornet over to Ava Cornet. Shot put up. She's going to get the roll, and that's a 3.
Big bucket.
Kentucky and Texas are tied in their ball game at Rupp Arena on this Wednesday night. 40-40.
Wait for the second half.
Yep. McElornis, right side she goes as Bailey goes down to the right block. Trying to post up, maybe wanting the basketball as Conley brings it over to Reed. Reed still with it, makes the spin inside the Kraft, and she'll get her 13th point.
Yeah, Kraft automatic right now.
Doesn't play like an 8th grader.
No, she is going to be a superstar.
Here we go. Hoskins with it. Good pass down.
Nice entry pass.
Yes, it was. Cornet. Ava a little strong. Kraft's got the rebound, and here she goes. Left side, still going. Bobbles the ball out to Reed, 16-footer, and she plays a little music at the John C. Combs Arena. 29-31-21, back to 10.
Yeah, Commodore's got to figure out some way to put a little bit more pressure on the basketball. Another nice entry pass, just a little too strong.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, they've got a plan.
Yeah.
Just not be able to execute it 100% right now.
Coming in, number 24, that's Combs for Knott County. You can't throw it cross court.
Yeah. Cornet having a good game.
Yeah, she is having a good game. She's got 12.
Yeah, Coach McLaurin's calling a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 30, so we'll stay right here,
Guess what
David.
she's going to say?
What's she going to say, David?
She's going to tell Reed, you do not throw it cross court, you throw it to the middle. Real simple.
Very sage advice.
And that is a good coaching move by Coach McLaurin.
And it's been a pleasure watching Misty. The last couple of years, had the chance to coach Kyra McLaurin, who was, one of those players you see once every so many years. And,
she could play.
And so this year, really having to stretch the X's and O's and doing a wonderful job with it.
Yep. Knott Central will have the basketball back, 4:58 in third quarter, as Kraft will get ready to put it in play for Knott Central, and McLaurin will come and get it. Good pressure. Feltner really pressuring. Reed will bring it as they circle the wagon. Kraft. Elbow. McLaurin. Look at Bailey on the block.
Yep.
Was set that time.
Really dug down deep, too.
Yep. Hornets on Bailey down on the block. Both got good length. McLaurin. Hoskins will have the assignment on her. Head fakes, goes the other way, puts it up, short.
Boy, Ava Cornet really played hard on those boards tonight for the Commodores.
Yep. Hoskins making McLaurin really work as called the timeout.
Hey, Mark Collett, the Leslie County legend, tuning in tonight. We appreciate the kind words, Mark. Class act, Mark Collett.
Big basketball coach himself and had some good teams in Hyden.
Had a couple of really good teams.
Yes, he did. Texas's team, Jim Bob, that the Cats are playing tonight, has very good speed at the 1, 2, and 3. And I want to tell you, they all shoot it pretty well, too.
Well, UK right now, this is an enigma. I don't understand how you can play 20 minutes so bad, 20 minutes so good like they've done the last couple of games. So they've got to put it together.
That first half is not being pretty in the last few games. That's for sure. As we get ready to get back to play here, glad you're with us tonight on the Bank of Hyman, Hometown 24, Game of the Week. Knott County Central, Lady Patriots, and the Hazard Bulldogs. And I know Coach Farmer over in Hyden is watching this game and scouting.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Here we go as Hoskins will bring it up. Reed to have the assignment for her as a 1-4 set for the Commodores. Noble right side. Looked, thought she had a backdoor cut by Feltner, but Feltner comes out and gets the basketball, drives the baseline, and now Knott Central will double her. And Reed being a little too aggressive there.
Yeah, going to call her for a hold right there.
Yep. And,
the second half, one of the things that the Commodores have been a little more patient on the offensive end.
Yep, Combs will have the assignment guarding Feltner now. Cornet, 20-footer off, and McLaurin will have the rebound as Knott Central will run their lane. Commodores back as Noble will pick up the defense there into Bailey. She turns and she's fouled, and I thought Cornet had her away from the basket, but brought her arm down. All she had to do, I thought, was leave them straight up. Bailey will have 2 shots. 3:43 on the clock, third quarter, and Manus Blair and Brian Johnson are off tonight. You will catch them again later on in the week, I would think, as Bailey's shot rounds the rim and comes off. One more shot. Bailey gets this one.
Yep, nothing. And you see Knott County not going to press, but they're face guarding Feltner from everywhere on the court.
Yes, they are, and I know why. She's a shooter.
Yep, she can score in bunches.
Yes, she can. Hoskins to the right elbow. Noble wanted the back door by Cornett to drop quicker, but she got bumped. Hoskins, she takes it down left. Back over to Hoskins. Drives in, 6-footer.
Really nice move.
Yep, and Bailey will get the ball. Hoskins made a great move there. Combs will hand it off to McElawrence, and here comes the Patriots. Reed. McElawrence into Bailey. Turns, puts it in.
You know, that's really odd. Most big people, you know, they want to turn ball side to the, but she is so much better turning away from the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
That's a harder shot.
It is, but you know, she's more efficient at that.
Yeah. Hoskins Noble, she'll take the 20-footer. Short. Rebound McElawrence. I like that shot by Noble.
Yeah.
She can hit that. McElawrence all the way down, puts it up, no good. Bailey in, gets the board, and Bailey's decided third quarter is going to be hers.
Yep, 5 quick points by Bailey.
36-23, and we're going to take a quick 60-second break, and we'll be back. Stay with us.
Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard is here to meet all your prescription and healthcare needs. Pharmacist Darren Smith and the experienced staff provide fast, reliable service with the professionalism you expect. With friendly service and a commitment to quality care, Hometown Pharmacy is proud to serve the Hazard community every day. Ask about their new app. Hometown Pharmacy of Hazard, quality care, professional service right here in your community. TVS Mobile is here. Mobile service from the broadband provider you already know and trust. Powered by the nation's most reliable network. TVS is your #1 choice when you need to stay connected. With mobile plans to suit any budget and any situation, and phones from your most trusted brands. Go to tgtvsmobile.com today and see how TVS can keep you connected. The choice is yours. The time is now. TVS Mobile.
36-23 our score as the Commodores will get the basketball as Hoskins will get set. 2:32 left in the third. LCA over Hazard in the All-A Classic, 56-52, and I was thinking the Bulldogs might could pull that one out, Jim McCauley.
Yep, you know, they've set their schedule up for tournament play.
Yep, and that one is knocked loose. Reed had it, Cornyn ends up with it. Feltner, 8-footer, got it.
Yeah, nice jump shot by Feltner.
5 for her, and here comes Kraft. McElawrence will set to Bailey. Over in the corner, Combs, 20-footer, in and out. McElawrence, left hand, rolls off. Hoskins, good pass down to Feltner. Feltner on the move.
Great hustle by Combs. Sprinted the floor. Just a really outstanding play.
Reed, a 20-footer. No, Bailey with the rebound and let it go out. She almost had the ball, but
you know,
one little bounce.
So impressive. Combs shoots a 3 from the wing. And misses the 3. Sprints 84 feet down the floor on a fast break and knocks the ball loose. Those are the kind of plays from the young players that you know they're getting it in the right, they're getting in the right headspace.
Yep, Knott Central. And they're still playing that defense. And the Commodores is getting better ball movement.
Yep, I agree.
Yep. And there's a nice one by the Commodores. Ava Cornett gets her second bucket of the night. She's got 5.
Yeah, Kraft going to go coast to coast right here.
Yep, good pass. Reed, too strong. Rebound by Combs. McElaurin's 20-footer wide open. Strong. Rebounds again, and Commodores do not want that.
No, and you know what, you saw it really. You had 4 Commodores watching the shot instead of getting positioned to get that rebound.
57 seconds on the clock as coming in will be Conley. For Reed, we'll get a break.
Jalen Monroe checks in for the first time tonight for the for the Patriots.
Monroe, what number is that?
10.
10. Hey, I seen her in a JV game, and she burned it up. Let's see. Kraft, 20-footer, too strong. Here comes Feltner for the Commodores. Left side, she'll handle the basketball and put it over to Hoskins mid-court, and they'll set their offense. Knott County in the matchup man outside, the zone underneath. And there's the almost
cross-court pass again.
Yep. If you do that, you got to have something on it.
Yeah. And really wanted to brag on even Hoskins a little bit, just an 8th grader.
Oh, yeah. She plays well.
You can see it's there. Shots aren't always falling, but that step she makes is really impressive.
She does not take bad shots or make bad passes. They're all right on target. Feltner with it. Step back, 22-footer off the glass.
Not a good shot right there.
Yeah. And Feltner's tired.
Yep.
She's had to play strong D, and
she's had somebody in her face.
Yep. She's had to really work. She needs a little break to go down the stretch here, fourth quarter. Pass into Bailey. Turns, puts it up and in.
Yeah, Bailey really have a nice third quarter with her 7th point here.
Yep, 38-27, and that's going to do it. 38-27 their score. Stay with us. Fourth quarter coming up from the John C. Combs Arena when we return. Home.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
When financial challenges threaten your future, you need clear guidance and proven solutions. Call Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Trusted legal experience to help you take control. From stopping creditor actions to protecting your assets. Keisha and her staff deliver efficient, reliable representation focused on results. With flexible payment options, getting the help you need is more accessible than ever. Keisha Caldwell Feltner, Bankruptcy Express. Professional service, practical solutions. The fresh start you deserve.
Here at Klutz Auto Sales in Hazard, Kentucky, we specialize in used vehicles and we work with all types of credit. We're with you before and after the sale.
We stand behind every car we sell, ensuring that you drive away with confidence. We want you to be totally comfortable with your purchase because at Klutz Auto, you are the priority.
We've been your trusted dealer for 47 years. Visit us at Klutz Auto Sales across from Walmart on Highway 80. Call us at 606-439-5065.
King will put it in play. McElaurin will come and get it. Fourth quarter underway from the John C. Combs Arena. Monroe. Conley. King set the screen, bounce to.
Boy, nice pass.
Yeah, and you got to make that if you're Bailey. You got to go up mean and put it on the square. Nice job by the Commodores to get it off as Noble will bring it down. Johnson, Noble, 20-footer, and that's her shot, but it.
Yeah, she's just not been on tonight. Hit the first 3 of the game, and after that, it's been tough.
She's such a good shooter. They need her to pull the trigger. Conley will put it into Bailey, and here comes McElaurin to get it and take it on down to the middle. And 38-27 their score. If you're at Commodores, you want to make each one count now on defense and offense.
Yeah, when you get into the fourth quarter, David, you got to get stops. You
do. Here's McElaurin. King sets her the screen out top, and she lost the ball, and it's going to be tied up. Probably the Commodores' ball on alternate possession.
You know, one thing I've noticed, these girls, such good sportsmanship from these teams. You know, you get up, they help their partners up, pat on the back, and it's just nice to see good sportsmanship.
Hoskins back in the game. She will Pass it in as Noble will bring it up. Man defense straight this time by the Patriots. They'll switch on crosses. Cornett's not been out of the game either, Bob. She has to. She's played hard tonight, and makes it tough not getting any break. And Monroe got in the corner. That's one spot.
Yeah.
You do not want to get doubled, and that will be a tie-up, and the Patriots will get the basketball this time.
Well, she was open for a split second, but, just a hard place to get the ball if you're not ready to catch and shoot.
McElharnis looks in and gets it in. Monroe way out to the left side, brings it to the middle, and Miss Conley will take it and set the play. Nice drive in. Nice touch, and she gets it to go.
And she doesn't take a lot of shots a game, 3, 4, 5 shots a game, but they're always high percentage shots.
She plays a smart game, my friend. Cornett out top. Over to Hoskins. Back to Ava. Cornett drives. Spins. Brooklyn Cornett with the ball driving right side. Puts it up. Gets the roll.
Yeah, nice move. And Cornett's had a great night offensively.
14. Central having time getting in. Conley gets it and gets it back to Monroe, and she's still not bobbling the ball right, and there's a double dribble call.
So, Perry Central, if they're going to make a run, it needs to be right now, David.
Yeah. Reed will come back in. Monroe will come out. Nice young player, Monroe. We watched her play in the JV game, and I don't know, she missed one or two.
And very fast.
Yeah. Knott Central, pressure back on is Cornett. Perry needing a bucket. Brooklyn will slide down. Hoskins will take it. Nice pass. Well,
she had the right idea.
She had the right idea.
She threw the bounce pass right there, David.
Probably so. I'm sure Coach Hoskins will talk to her about it along with Coach Lowe. And the ball up, and nice rebound by Cornett. Bailey had a good look, just could not hit it. Hoskins will set it. Now they go back to the zone on the back line. Nice pass.
Boy.
You got to hit that.
Yep.
You got to hit that.
Both teams have missed a lot of gimmies tonight.
It's late, getting late in the game, and that conditioning, especially if you don't get a rest, McElharnis. Left side, still coming. She goes back, makes the turn, and curls out. Back over. Head fakes the 22-footer, brings it to Bailey. Doesn't take it. Conley.
And that's just a real good maturity.
Yep.
Look for the great shot, not the good shot.
Guess who gets the rebound?
Yeah, Kraft.
And Samara Bailey will be fouled by Cornett as she goes up, and I think that was just a tarred foul. 2 free throws coming up, 40-29 score, 4:49.
Just excellent ball movement that time, David, by the Lady Patriots. 3 or 4 different, could have had good shots, but work the ball around to get a great shot. And that's just patience and maturity and, understanding what the offense can give you.
You're right. It was good ball movement. I thought the defense was good, too. I think both these teams played pretty good defense tonight.
Commodores just can't buy a shot.
No, they're not hitting right now. Bailey gets both rows, and that's a nice touch for her. She's come in, and she's in double figures, Jim McCauley.
Yeah. And pretty much all in the second half.
Yeah. 11 points for her as Hoskins will pass, go down and make the cut. She needed more shots tonight. Good shooter. There's a bounce pass. McElharnis. In she goes, and that one...
it's going to... Danger time.
9 points for McElharnis. Put up and doesn't get the roll, and it's rebound Conley, and here comes Knott County the other way. Conley not stopping, going all the way in left hand. She draws the foul, and will go to the line for 2. Conley, smart player. She knows... how to when to go and when not to go.
And she always brings that 110% attitude out on the floor, but just very patient with the basketball.
Hits the first 5 for her. 6-point coming up. 45-29 their score. Too strong that time. And Cornett will rebound, and here comes Noble. Still looking. Johnson in the corner, head fakes. 18-footer, and it goes.
Nice shot.
Her first bucket of the night. They needed that. Somebody's got to get started for the Commodores. Kraft still dribbling the basketball, still got it, and it's tucked away as she got down on near the line, had nowhere to go, and here comes Noble. If you're the Commodores, you want to make the run now if you've got one left. Out to Noble. Cornett will get set down low. That's Brooklyn, and Johnson will take another 19-footer and put it in.
Yeah, Neva Cornett really has been just such a positive energy for the Commodores tonight.
Ava gets the big bucket. Here comes McElornis down that left side. That's the danger zone. And Kraft. Down she goes. She's getting up slow. And there's two of them there. Noble getting up slow, but she made it on up.
Yeah, big collision right there, going for a loose ball. Both teams really hustling to get after it.
Yes, it was. Commodores basketball right under the basket.
Commodores with the chance here at the three to cut it to single digits right here.
A bucket. They need anything. 2-3. Brooklyn with the move in, back out. Noble. I thought she set her up pretty good there for that shot. And it's blocked by Bailey as Bailey got that length.
Oh, yes. Yeah, her fourth block tonight.
Yep.
Patriots going to spread it out a little bit right here and run a little clock.
Yeah, Combs number 3's in the game as well, Morgan Combs, and she'll have it right now. Come the elbow, put it up, and it's short, and off we go. Jones gets the rebound for Prairie Central. Noble down the side, back to Jones, into Ava Cornett, and to Brooklyn Cornett, and she gets the bucket. And that will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll leave that right here. Steen and Jim, you look at this and you look at Prairie, you're down 10, and every time you get the basketball, it's so crucial when you get down at this time of the game. And if you're not County, I'm sure Coach Bangalore will say, look, let's set our offense up and run it, and when we get our wide open shot or the layup, let's take it.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, you look at the point, you know, come from the Commodores, you're able to cut this thing to 6 if you can. The pressure starts changing.
Yeah, it does.
It really makes things, the basket starts getting a little tighter.
This is a big possession right here in this ball game with 2:26 to go for the Commodores. And if you're not County, if you can get a bucket here, man, it's going to make it tough. And if you're the Commodores and you can get the ball and make a score, you're still alive. Here we go, Combs with it. And Bailey's got it.
That was a dangerous pass right there.
That was very close to being back across. McElornis. Combs will set the screen on her. Conley will come and get it. And
probably a good foul. They've got to get 2 or 3 more fouls to get into that
they do.
free throw shooting situation, so might as well get them out of the way.
Yep, you are right. McElornis. Jones will have the assignment on her.
Jones really good defensively, moving her feet really well, staying low in that defensive position.
Yes, she does. She plays extremely hard. Conley with it. And we were kind of right. We thought Bailey misses that, goes and gets it. And
stay with the Patriots.
Yeah, I will say, you have to finish that. Yep, you've got to finish that. Absolutely. Combs gets it in to Conley. She comes back to the top. Cornett will have the assignment on her. McElharness, right side she goes. Combs on the block. Bailey on the block on the other side. McElharness puts it up, no good. Rebound as the Commodores will get it.
Not a great shot right there.
Johnson.
This part of the game.
Yep, Johnson with a big rebound. Feltner with a basketball. Good pass to Cornett. Brooklyn's down wanting the basketball. There it is, the three, and write it down as Johnson has her second bucket.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a timeout.
That's it to 7, David.
Yep, cut it to 7. Now, if you're the Patriots, you need a bucket. And if you're the Commodores, you got to have another stop.
Now, if you're the Patriots, do you need a bucket or do you just spread it out and make them foul?
I think Coach is going to set it up with 113 that's going to make them foul. And she's going to make sure her free throw shooters during the game. I see Kraft has come back in, and so you will see as much as time possible by the Patriots take off the time on the clock. Anybody with any scores out there want to thank JT tonight. UK is leading Texas 48-42 right now with 17:40 to go in the ball game. We thank him for that, as I'm sure that was sent to me a minute ago, a little more ago. It is now 55-53 UK.
And that second half, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, second half. UK needs to take a 10-0 and start the second half. Don't play the first half.
I don't understand it.
I don't know. It's just them, man. Here we go. Samara Bailey with the basketball, minute 11. Reed's got it. Reed down. Over to McElharness and the Kraft. And guess what, folks? She missed that one, and I don't see how, but she did.
Possession arrow goes with the Commodores right here with a chance to cut it to 4.
That was worked perfectly. Yeah. They got the shot they wanted. Minute 2, and Kraft, well, you'd bet the house she wouldn't make that. Yep. That was a perfectly drawn up play. Good job by. Hey, I like both coaches, what they've done with their team tonight. They've had them ready to play, and they played hard, and they really competed well. Feltner, Noble. Now Central goes a little more solid man, and they're not doubling the baseline. That's a hard shot by Johnson that time.
Tough shot right there.
Here comes Conley. Conley got it, still got it, and Reed's got it over to McElharness, and you're not going to see a shot with 35 seconds. Somebody's going to the foul line, I would presume.
Here it is.
Yeah. 45-38, 30 seconds to go. And another tight game by these two schools.
Oh, yeah.
And Kraft. And Conley is pushed by Feltner, 26 seconds. And now they will shoot free throws.
You know, Commodores, I don't know what their field goal percentage was in the first 3 quarters of this game. But to have the position to be, trailing 5 or 6 at this point shows that everything's working except the ball just not going in.
I mean, their defense they play hard and they move the ball well, 1 out, 2 for Conley. Leads at 8. Here comes the Commodores. Corning in a hurry. Good pass. Hoskins. And going to get the foul is Bailey. A little more lower body that time. Good block, but too much body. And Hoskins will go to the line. And good free throw shooter she is, a young player. That's her 3rd point. And really and truly, I'm sure Coach Lowe would like to see Hoskins put up some more shots too. It's her and Noble, I think, for them to get where they need to go, they got to.
Well, you know what Feltner's going to get? She's going to get exactly what she got tonight. Really overguarded.
Yeah, McElharness. And Jones will get the foul there, 46-40, and with 14 seconds, McElharness will have 2. First one on the way, and it's all net. In the first half, it was Riley Kraft with really getting the Patriots started, and she will be your Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game. Noble's got it. 7 seconds. Purry needs to put a shot up, and there's Noble in and out. Did everything but go in.
And that's been the story of the season for the Prairie Central Lady Commodores.
Yep. 47-40, and Knott County ends up winning by 7 on this little bit of a rainy night out there. And, Jim, it's interesting game.
Yes, it is. And you know, we've talked again about all year about just how wide open both regions are.
Yeah.
You know, and really, you know, until somebody in the region knocks Hazard girls off, you know, they're going to stay on that top tier.
Right.
But after that, David, it is wide open.
Yeah, I think Leslie and Hazard played a second time after the
yes,
all
they did.
and it was a 10-point game. And but now Hazard, they got a lot of experience on that team, and you got to bring your team along.
Hey, David,
yeah.
see this.
Well, she's sure scouting tonight.
You
we
thought
didn't
she'd
even
be
know
watching, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
We thought she would be watching. And here she is at the ball game and waving at us. So anyway,
Coach Farmer here scouting out this game. And, you know, it's going to be huge, this Perry Central, Hazard, Leslie, as we get into district play.
I think so, too, and looking forward to it. Some good teams all over the region in every district. And
But, you know, the one thing that, you know, it really stands out with Leslie County is they are a very senior-oriented team.
Yes, they are.
And when it gets down to the point when you're in district play, and you're going to play twice as hard when you think it could be your last one.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to remind everyone their next telecast will be Friday night from Knott County Central High School. Jim and I will be there for the Harold Mullins Classic, and that will start at 5:50 when we come on the air. That'll be Jenkins and Knott County Central, girls and boys doubleheader for the Harold Mullins Classic. Now, Manus and Brian will have the assignment going to Knox Central for the game of the week on H&I, so me and Jim Bob have to take care of duties over in Hyman Friday night.
Hey, and tune in. If you can't get there, tune in to the two best in the business, right, David Adams?
You got it, Jim. Jim, final thoughts on tonight?
Well, you know, once again, it's that almost could have, should have, would have for Perry Central, and it's been the story of their season. They've put themselves in a situation so many times and just can't get over the hump. And you know, it's a young team. Knott Central, you know, they started out the first half like absolute gangbusters.
Right.
What you saw in the second half, got a little sloppy with the ball, kind of rushed some shots. So the margin of error for all of these teams is very, very minimal.
I agree with you, Jim. You're so true, but it's good being with you tonight, Jim. Always, as always. For Jim McCauley, I'm David Adams and all the hometown crew. We'd like to say goodnight from the John C. Combs Arena at Perry County Central. Stay safe out there and take care.